It appears that the road along the mirror is also held by the enemy. Yes, that is most definitely an orc camp. Well, we're going to have to do something about that. Destroy their provisions, I would think could be one thing we can do. And defeat the strange orc in the area. Well, I suppose defeating any orcs we find is in store here, right? Oh, whoo! Somebody is waiting in ambush, that's for sure. Well, we'll just have to deal with the ambushers and be on our way. Now it's your turn. Yeah, there are only 3 here. Alright, that's good. Ha! No, you're not getting that off. No heals today for you. And none for you either. But you didn't even last long enough to finish it. Defilers. Ugh. Sounds like he's got support from an archer. Yep, he does. Well, oh, oh no, 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 no. Ugh. All right, now for you. All right, now I can. No, no, no! Don't slip under the stone when I'm fighting someone there. Well, just deal with him and see if I can find those provisions that I think I found them. Hi there! You don't need those provisions. Or those are provisions, aren't they? And, actually, that's a... Is that where they keep the provisions? To see. Any provisions in here? No, no provisions in there. I'm just gonna have to go through everyone and eventually find something, right? Maybe this has provisions in it? Well, I guess that what passes for provisions amongst orcs? I'm not too sure. I'd be too happy eating that, but it didn't look, yeah, it didn't look particularly fresh to me. Then again, maybe they don't have very good systems for keeping things fresh. Ah, I think I see another provisions box up ahead with a defiler on it. Is he defiling the provisions? Well, maybe they're trying to keep them preserved. I suppose that's always a possibility. So that will at least be edible to an orc. And now you get rid of that. Get rid of the provisions. And who's it? Oh. Oh. I thought, was he the one in charge? I have no idea who is. Ooh. The camp extends into that direction. I wasn't expecting that. Well, it's bigger than I thought it was. That means a little bit extra scouting here. And maybe that will lead me to the leader. Most likely he's down in that way. Right now, though, I have a feeling there is an archer shooting at me. Okay, 2 archers shooting at me. Oh, come on! Alright. Now, let's go. Stop cutting me with those weapons! I know, that's what the purpose is. Stop doing it. We get along a lot better if you do. Okay, you're not gonna live long enough for us to care, right? Now, let's take care of this warrior. Then we could take care of those provisions. Then we could cross the bridge and look for their leader, who I am sure is going to be along there somewhere, right? And that way we could disorganize this entire place. Yeah. Ugh. There's the mirror. Half frozen over, but it's there. But we need to head up this hill over here. Aha! Something up there. Now that looks like an outpost that might have a leader. We'll find that out in a moment. Well, whoever it is, they're not going to last very long. Baruch Chazad. Okay, we'll just take you down this way. And I smell some provisions that way also. Not a very pleasant smell, but we are talking about orcish provisions there. I guess it could have been worse. They could have left all those provisions out during the summertime. Yeah. And now for that one. Yeah, I'm sure there's got to be some sort of leader in there. Unless, of course, he's out visiting another camp or something like that. You'll just have to hope that's not the case. Now, let's see. Alright, well, we will start with that defiler. We always make sure the defilers go out first. Oh, don't fall off the mountain! Rule 1, don't fall off the mountain. Oh, okay, there you go. Ooh, you're next. Oh boy. Ah, are we done yet? I think I need to take care of this leader and get out of this place, because this place is not safe for any of the free peoples. I've got to say that for sure. Alright, now. Okay, there we go. Now, take care of that bit of provisions. And there's one more set over there. And that only has one archer. I'm sure another one orc will pop out of the woodwork, right? They seem to always do. They just keep on popping up. Like poor quality ore. Alright, there you go. Let's take care of that. Now, that should set them back a little bit. Now, what have we got up here? Ooh. With a jagged scimitar in hand, Hurak keeps watch high above Kurzan. Well, hey! His jagged scimitar apparently is good for knocking weapons out of hands of the people he's fighting. Well, we'll deal with that. Hurrah! Yeah. Well, he's a tough one. Well, I suppose I am to expect that if he's the leader of this place. Alright, now that I've gotten recovered. wasn't a oh, I suppose. I did not notice him. Was he shooting at me all along? Ah, well, I suppose he was. Well then, let's resume our scouting mission. While it's good to be out of this camp, I'm not sure this road is much better. It is riddled with enemies, and I've been told to keep an eye out for a goblin courier who may have some important messages on him. Unfortunately, I have enough troubles getting by the other goblins around here, and the orcs, and all the other nasties that are along this road. Watchtowers and fortifications, and a great deal of trouble. Not much is going to get through here at the moment. And I never did find that courier. Maybe they're wrong on that information. Hold up here. I think I finally found the courier. Coming down the road. Hi there. Oh, the courier is on a warg. While his escort is on foot. Well, I'm sure that makes things fun. Must be a prestige thing rather than for speed then. Since obviously the courier won't be able to go too fast with... Oh, okay, there you go. Ooh. Who's firing at me? There's somebody out there. All right, let me get this straight. We've got a goblin courier with 2 orcs to defend it? Who is firing at me? Maybe I'm just seeing things. No. Oh, stop shooting at the wrong person. Let's just get rid of the last of the escort, and then we can be out of this place. Well, then we're going to be going to another nasty place where I'm sure... Who is... What are you doing way out here? Good grief. Well, that was quite an adventure. It appears that the northeast route is full of stairs, and most likely, yeah, full of orcs. Crawling with the enemy. Well, that should be no huge surprise. And also with a bear or two, apparently. I think this is where I'm supposed to get off the road to meet somebody. It's not on the track for my scouting report, but I'm pretty sure somebody asked me to see him. And I don't think it was that deer either. Ah, yes. I was supposed to meet Elsker here. Hello.
Ah, she would have loved this view.
Ah, Hemmoth, there you are. Listen, friend, I have a favor to ask you. I have buried a necklace here for my wife. If something were to happen to me, would you dig it up and bring it to her? Tell her that I'm sorry for the words I said when we parted. All right, I suppose I could do that. Thank you, my friend. I should have given her the necklace before I left. She would have loved this view. Perhaps I should return here with her one day. And this promise I ask of you. Will you would have been not for naught. Oh yes. Tell Sarko I shall return shortly. Will you? I think I will take this view a bit longer. All right, fine. Very well. Now, on to checking out Cloudy Head Pass. Ah, Cloudy Head Pass. This pass looks like it'll prove a valuable route of attack for the Habanacha. No problems up here? None at all, but I think that they have a camp up ahead. And let's see if anyone's there yet, or is it held by the orcs? Ah, here's the camp. And it looks like I see dwarven banners up here. The dwarves of Kambara, Joruka, and others are here. Good. Quite a collection of dwarves all over the place, right? Hello there.
What would you ask of me?
Ah, one of these orcs stole my tools. Supplies are scarce up here, and those are the only tools that I've got to work with. But there's no way I can follow him into the camp. I'm just an armorer. I'll. Yeah, I won't let a single orc ruin a soldier's armor. You're able to fight, aren't you? If you're going to go into Tarkutos, would you help me find the culprit? I can't say that I know which orc took my tools, but if you find dwarf made armor tools, then those are mine. Alright, so. You want me to find the orc that stole your armor tools? Well, I suppose I should find out who else needs something done around here. Of course, I'm also supposed to speak with the various kings here. Hello?
Better to talk in battle, cousin.
Yes, Longbeard. And do you bring word from King Thrain? At least someone means to do what must be done then. I grow tired of these Joruka and Kambrata. Not their warriors, mind you, but Usk and Velat. For dwarves I thought to be sworn enemies, they seem to grow closer friends with each passing hour. That is all well and good, but it seems they have forgotten that there's a war to be won. The Avnuzu have slain many orcs this day, and we will slay many more before its end. I would not leave the battle empty-handed, friend. Orc bones can make for fine trophies. All right. So that's the king of the Abnuju. Apparently, this guy has something he wants me to do.
We of Durin's folk will have our vengeance.
By Durin's beard, I'm in the middle of something. If you've run out of rations, what's that? Oh, you're not looking for rations. Well, then don't bother me! Oh, apologies. I'm trying to make our rations taste better, but it's been a challenge. Not much grows here except for the plants called hearthrot, though I can't say that I know of any dishes that use that. And maybe we'll be the first then. Could you head southeast through Thark-Shother? Some hearthrot grows along the road and not far from there. Alright, fine. I will check that out. I have another king to speak with first, though. And there we have the king of the Kambrata.
We will never forget what was taken from us.
If King Thrain means to bolster us only with a single warrior, I hope he has chosen wisely. Well, I welcome any aid that you would give us, Longbeard. After all, Velat and his Joruka have spun enough tales to last the 3 wars. But if we intend to rout our foes, someone must do the fighting among the orcs, and Abajarak, their smaller cousins have proven difficult to overcome. Between the bat tenders and those wielding crude explosions, oh no, not those. Yes, those, it has made our approach much more challenging than I had hoped. Do what you can, and that is enough. Alright, fine, I will. Uh, Bat tenders and sappers. Wonderful. Now, how about the. Guess these are the. They look like Gelruka to me. Ah, here we are. Hello?
Death to Azog!
What is that? Does King Thryne not trust us in our task? I jest Longbeard. Between the Joruka and the Amnustu, we have things well in hand. Oh, and I must admit that my friend Usk and his cambrada have played a part in our success as well. oh, Ash Margatho was an easy prize to win, but Astra Zarak still teems with our foes. It would be far easier to look ahead without these accursed bats flitting all around our head. Alright, so I need to scout out in that area and most likely have to deal with some bats because they seem not to like them. And I can understand why. Oh, and it looks like here's somebody who needs help.
Victory will soon be ours.
Greetings, friend. I was just about to head out for fresh water. We haven't got a good source of water here, so collecting snow in buckets is our only choice. I can't set up the buckets here on account of the foot traffic, so instead I have groups of buckets at a few different locations close by. Of course, retrieving them can be a pain when working alone. If you'd like to help me, we'll get this water much faster. Follow the road southeast through Throckshother, and you'll see a snowy overlook before long. I have some buckets set up at the top. Watch out for the wild animals there. Alright, so I need to check the water collection buckets, or I guess snow collection buckets in this case. All that you have to do for a drop of water. Well, that certainly gives me enough to do, which is what I'll set out for in the next episode of The Legacy of Durin.